Okay guys, I thought I'd do a quick little video. This is a 2008 Road Glide. I take it to Sturgis every year. It's been back and forth to Sturgis, South Dakota, 9 summers in a row. It's got about 35,000 miles on it. Always a lot of maintenance. When you put just one trip to Sturgis and back is about 3,000 miles round trip. It takes about a week. We spent about a week out there riding all around the Black Hills and stuff. And so this bike goes through a lot of punishment per year. And what I wanted to do is give you some hints of what I do when I'm getting a bike up on a lift and I start working on it. I try to do more than just one thing. I try to look for as many things on the bike that I can to fix. And you see all this blue tape all around, right? You see the blue tape on the pipes, and there's a blue tape back there on the exhaust hanger back there. There's blue tape on the radio because that's got to come out and get refurbished and get a backlight on it. I've got the trip button there on the left right here. That thing fell off and I've got to put that back on. A lot of shaking and rattling and rolling, and this is a screw here that goes in for the fairing. That fell out as well. I have to epoxy the inside bracket right here. This broke from a lot of just shaking on the road, so that's loose. So I got to epoxy that back. And then just some other basic stuff that you want to do basic maintenance. You want to check the pulley bolts on the side. You take the bags off to do that to make sure that those are nice and solid on there and they don't fall off and the pulley doesn't come off. You want to check your shift arm in here and make sure this is tight and make sure those bolts are on there really good, because these have a tendency to rattle off. And just a lot of other things. So it needs to be cleaned, of course. And I've got here on the front light, my front headlight is out. That is, these are HID headlights, and the transformer came out in there. So there's 2 transformers back in there. So when I bring this fairing off, I'll take that off and replace those. So it's just a good idea to get your bike up and checked out. And the more you work on it, the more you're gonna find something. So that's why I take that blue tape, and when I find something, I put the blue tape on it so it reminds me later that, hey, I gotta fix this, this, and this. And the other thing I do is I always when I'm doing this, I put a list of everything on my phone. So I start a list for this bike and I put it on my phone of what I need to do, and that reminds me on the list as well. And the reason I do it on my phone is because my phone's always with me. So if I'm in front of my computer and I see an advertisement for some motorcycle things, or I remember, like, when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, oh, I got to do that to this bike. That way I can add it to my list. So I can also not only take the blue tape off as I'm working on things, but I can also add it to that list. And as I get things completed off of it, I can take it off my phone, everything that I do. So that's kind of what I've been working on. I'll give you updates on this as we go out through it. I just got it on the lift this week. Haven't had much time to work on it other than put the blue tape on it and kind of go through it and see what I need to kind of tune up to get it ready to go this summer. That's it. I'll talk to you guys later.